Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my fangirl favorites for October 2024. So, it's that time of the month for me to share all the wonderful things I enjoyed in the month of October, you guys. As always, in the comments below, I love hearing what you guys get up to every single month. I don't care what it is. Never be ashamed of the things that you enjoy. So yeah, whether that be books, movies, television, video games, music, concerts, hobbies, vacations, whatever gave your life great joy this month of October, let me know down below what those things were. So yeah, what did I enjoy in the month of October, you guys? As always, I always feel like I get on these monthly videos and I'm like, yeah, my life is boring, I did nothing. I need a much more exciting life, you guys. I desperately want to like go on a vacation somewhere. I don't care where. I just want to go somewhere. But yeah, as always, I tend to watch a lot of television shows. Nothing gives my life great joy than watching a lot of television shows, you guys. I like to come back from work, sit at my computer, turn off my brain, and watch some shows. So yeah, what did I enjoy this month as far as some TV shows go? For starters, if you do watch my channel, if you're subscribed to my channel, I put up a season 2 review of the latest Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power season. So if you're someone who enjoyed season 2 of Rings of Power, please go check out my video, share your thoughts with me. And I guess as a warning, I am someone who likes the show. I don't love the show, but I do like it and I enjoy it. I do think Rings of Power has quite a number of problems to it, but I'm not one of those people that are just totally hating on it for the sake of hating on it. So if you're looking for a review of Rings of Power that's a bit more I guess balanced, I suppose. At least I hope it comes across as a bit more balanced. I like to think that I'm a bit more balanced with it. If you're looking for a review that's a little bit more positive about Rings of Power, go check out my review for season 2 of Rings of Power, because I did enjoy the season despite the problems, but I am still excited for a season 3. So yeah, I put up a video for that earlier in the month. Coming out in November, I believe, yes, I'm going to be doing a season 2 review of Pachinko. Pachinko is an Apple TV Plus series based off of a book by the same name, featuring an all Asian cast. Yeah, guys, if that's your sort of thing. I love Pachinko, and I seriously think it's one of those shows, it's one of the best shows out there that absolutely nobody is watching or talking about. So I do have a review for season 2 coming out, and I'm probably not really going to put no spoilers in that video. So if you have not seen Pachinko, I think you can probably watch my season 2 review of it without being too terribly spoiled about it. Because my hope with my season 2 video is maybe to urge some people to watch Pachinko if you haven't seen it already. Once again, it's one of those shows, it's one of the best shows out there, but nobody's watching it. So I'm not really going to sit and do too much of a spoiler video with my review for Pachinko season 2 at all, if you just want to watch that video for the hell of it. But I loved and enjoyed Pachinko in the month of October. As for some other shows, oh my god, has anybody else been watching The Penguin over on HBO Max? Oh my god, I love The Penguin. I'm seriously thinking I might do a review on it. I tend to not do too many reviews on a lot of the superhero shows, because there's just such a plethora of reviews out there about these superhero shows that I feel like my voice is just drowned out, you know. But for the love of God, I think I might consider doing a review for The Penguin, because I have been loving it so much. If you're someone who has superhero movie or television show fatigue, I seriously, I think you really need to desperately check out The Penguin, because there's something about it that's just a breath of fresh air, and it's unique and different. And yeah, it's set in the Batman universe, but yeah, there's no appearance of Batman thus far at the point of me watching the show. There's no appearance by Batman or anything. It's just strictly focused on the character of the Penguin, who is played so remarkably by Colin Farrell, you guys, an unrecognizable Colin Farrell, dear God. I think the Penguin is much more on par to something like Netflix's Daredevil. If you loved those seasons of Daredevil, you know, the darkness, the rawness, the grittiness, yeah, all kind of the blood and kind of the more graphic nature of it. The Penguin is definitely kind of right up there, you know. It's not been like Disney-fied. Not that Disney owns DC, obviously, thank God. But yeah, I have been loving and enjoying The Penguin, yeah, guys. It's been a very highly pleasant surprise for me, thank God. Something else I've been enjoying this month of October, over on the CW, they started airing a show called Joan, and it stars Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones, yeah, guys. Sophie Turner was one of my, her character Sansa was one of my favorite characters over on Game of Thrones, so of course, I was like, I have to watch the show for Sophie Turner. It stars Sophie Turner and Frank Delane, who's probably most notable from something like Fear the Walking Dead. He was one of the main characters for a couple seasons in Fear the Walking Dead. So yeah, I love that combo of Frank Delane and Sophie Turner, you guys. It's a match made in heaven. I love it. But yeah, Joan follows a young woman played by Sophie Turner, and it's based off of real events about a real-life woman named Joan, who is it the 60s or the 80s? No, it's the 80s. I think it's the 80s. Is it the 60s or 80s, you guys? I think it's the 80s. I'm trying, yeah, the 80s. I'm trying to remember now. I believe it's the 80s. Set in the 80s, and it follows a real-life woman named Joan who was like a jewel thief. She really was running around and stealing things quite perfectly. And yeah, kind of doing it all in the name of trying to get back to her daughter so she can make a home with her daughter and whatnot. And yeah, Frank Delane kind of being this antiques dealer, a shady antiques dealer, and he's kind of part of all the scheming and plotting to steal stuff as well. But I've been really liking and enjoying Joan. Like I said, it's over on the CW network, which might be a little off-putting for people. The fact that it's on the CW, don't let it deter you away from the show, because I think it's a really good show. I think it's probably a better show than what the CW deserves, to be quite honest. I really wish Joan had been on something like Netflix, you know, Netflix or Hulu. It needed to be on something like that, other than the CW, you guys, because CW has a really bad rap. But yeah, Joan is pretty great if you want to watch that, and if you miss Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones, you guys. And guys, I'm going to end this video with a couple random things that I bought. The two things that I'm going to show you come from some of my favorite YouTubers. Normally YouTuber merchandise, it's kind of like, oh, this is so stupid, you know, and I have no desire or appeal to buy YouTuber merchandise. But these two items, I was like, you know what, I want to support these people. I'm going to buy their merchandise. First up, anybody love the Simon's Cat channel? I adore the Simon's Cat channel. It's just a black and white animated channel, and it's all about a cat. You don't know what the cat's name is. The cat is only ever referred to as Simon's Cat. And me being a cat lover, I have been watching that channel pretty much since it first started on YouTube. It's kind of one of the OG YouTube channels in a sense, and I love the channel. The way that cats are depicted in the little animated cartoons are just so realistic and believable. Like, that's things that my cats have done. I can relate to it. You know, it's very relatable for cat owners. So yeah, the channel came out with a plush. You guys, a cute little plush for Simon's Cat. So of course, I was like, I need to get this plush in my life. I love the channel, and I just want to kind of show my support for the channel, you know, like, you've been giving me years and years and years of great joy and happiness, so I'll give you some of my money. And the last thing I'll share with you, like I said, comes from another YouTuber, Beth Crawley. Beth Crawley, that is what her channel goes under. It is by her name. Beth Crawley is a music artist. She creates her own original music. She doesn't really do cover songs whatsoever, you guys, because a lot of channels, to get views, they'll do a lot of cover songs and then kind of scatter in their original music, you know. But yeah, she kind of strictly, for the most part, does her own original music, and every now and then she'll kind of do a cover song, but it's really rare when she does. Her original music is just so unique and creative, and like, there's something really relatable about it. You know, you can tell that she's speaking from her heart and her soul. Her music is just so gorgeous. It's pop. I would consider it pop music. And it's the type of music, I don't understand why it's not being played on a radio. You know, it's the type of stuff I could easily hear being played on a radio. But yeah, I love her music, and she recently actually published a book. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm saying she's a music artist, but she also recently wrote a book. So I bought her book, and the book also came with a a companion CD. She wrote the book and wrote the soundtrack for her book, essentially, and it's pretty great and pretty awesome. So when the book and the CD did arrive, it came in this great envelope, you guys, this custom-made envelope, so I was already in love with it from there. And this is the actual book itself, called The Have-Not, and yeah, it follows a young woman named Cam Donovan. She was getting along just fine, living as a normal teenager with her father in Arizona, far from her D-list celebrity mother, Jackie Jensen, and whatever reality show or perfume line she was involved with at the moment. But when Cam's father dies, she finds herself uprooted to Los Angeles and thrust into the spotlight she has never wanted, between navigating her rocky relationship with her mother, trying to control a new feeling of anger that constantly threatens to bubble over, and struggling to ignore her feelings for the attractive but not single waiter at her new favorite diner. Cam refuses to acknowledge that she is on the brink of an inevitable breakdown. So yeah, this is the book. I'm very curious how I'm going to feel about this book, because this is contemporary, like, young adult literature, I suppose, and contemporary young adult literature is not really my thing, to be quite honest. But again, this is Beth Crowley, who I've been for years and years enjoying her music, and I wanted to support her first endeavor as a debut novelist, you know, and it's not a very big book at all, so I'll see how this goes, and I'll definitely do a review on it. And like I said, it came with a companion CD, so this is the CD that comes with it, and yet features, how many tracks are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. There are 10 tracks on here, and yeah, I've been making my way through this and listening to it. I love the CD, or this, well, yeah, the CD. I love the CD, and I love the songs so far. So you guys, that is pretty much it for everything that I liked and enjoyed in the month of October. Like I said, in the comments below, please share with me down below what things gave your life great joy this month. I don't care what it is. Again, never be ashamed of the things that you like and enjoy. So that's it for this video, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye, guys.